Hey you Groovers, welcome back to another episode of Fearing and Loathing Middle Age with your host Duncan Greenfield. Sorry it's been so long since I've uploaded a video, but as you know we've had quite bad weather and I wanted to do a motorcycle vlog of what I was going to do this year. Go from the Balkans to the Black Sea, back up to the Balkans, across Europe and back home again. But that has now been scuppered by COVID-19, as you all well know. And as motorcyclists, we have to be quite responsible, because if we actually crash whilst we're riding our bikes, that means we're putting stress on the already stretched health service that is trying to keep us all alive. And that should be taken seriously by everybody, really. And a big thanks goes out to the NHS for preparing and keeping people alive the way you do, what you're doing. So it's a massive thank you for that. And believe me, everybody's appreciating what you do in the NHS now. So, but I've got two new mentions. The first one is to Farmboy783. Welcome, Farmboy. Thanks for subscribing. I noticed by your video channel you're into country music, so I might give that a look, because I quite like country music. And the second one goes to Anthony Reynolds of Two Wheels for Fun, aka Tony Rayno, Two Wheels for Fun, and your mate Michael Kieran. Thanks for subscribing, and hopefully we will meet. It's going to be next year, I think you'll agree. But I like your caption, over 50 and still on 2. I've actually just joined the 50 club now, and I've just got back onto 2. So maybe next year we will meet and we will do the Alps. I love watching your videos, by the way. You've got the Alps perfectly videoed and shot. But we both know that you can only appreciate the Alps when you're actually there in a saddle, going through the mountains on a motorcycle. You are right. I know exactly where you're coming from. The beauty of the mountains is fantastic. It has to be experienced on a bike. Yeah, right. So hopefully we will meet. But today I'm going to do another cooking video, because everybody's on lockdown. I can't even take the bike out. It's the 4 best days of the year I've had, and I've been on lockdown, and I can't take the bike out. Empty roads, warm tarmac, blazing sunshine. It's a nightmare. I've got a beautiful GL 1200 Golding in the garage, and I can't even get it out. But anyway, but that's it. But today I'm going to do an Italian dish. This is for Tony. You should try this. If you get locked down, go and buy the ingredients and try this. It is a nice dish, very quick to make. You and your wife will like this. Okay, right. It's basically a tinned crab linguine. Very quick to make. Very tasty. I'll just give you a quick round of the ingredients, and whiz round the ingredients, and I'll bring you back. Nice cup of tea. Okay, well, here are the ingredients. Now, this is really simple. We have 2 tins of fresh crab meat, not fresh crab meat, cooked crab meat in brine, 1 lemon, you're going to need 2 cloves of garlic, 1 medium red chilli, handful of flat leaf parsley, pasta, olive oil, black pepper and salt. I'll bring you back. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to juice and zest the lemon all in one. Well, not all in one at all, because this all goes into the bowl. You put all the ingredients into a bowl first. So I'm going to zest the lemon first. So just make sure you can see that. Well, you can see that, can you? Hang on. This is all on the hoof, so it's over that. So we zest the lemon, being careful not to get the white pith. This is a really nice dish. You will love this. So that's lemon zested. Put it aside, and then we'll juice it. Side, we'll juice that. Super quick dish. Doesn't take long to make. Okay, I've done that. Put that aside. And we'll chop up the garlic. Not the garlic, the chilli. Sorry, getting ahead of myself there. So we'll just chop the chillies up. one medium chilli. We'll chop that up a bit more actually. Then for the garlic we crush. So I've got to get the garlic crusher out. So I should have been more prepared really, shouldn't I? Oh yeah. I'll crush the garlic. But I'll chop that back, I don't like to waste food. The garlic has to be crushed. Glad I didn't come out of that one. But what I'll do with that now is I'll chop this garlic up a bit more. I know it's boring viewing, but it's I like to give you it in real time. There we go. Get rid of that. And that in there. So that's that. I'll open the tin crab meat. All goes in the same pot. It's clever how this is done. The lemon juice actually starts to cook the garlic down as well, I think. So this goes in. All of it goes in with the brine. All of it. 2 of them. Super simple, super quick to make, really tasty. That's it, 2 tins of crab meat. And what we'll do now is give that a quick stir. Some black pepper in that. Quite a bit of black pepper. And what I'll do with that is I'll put that aside. I'll cut up some fresh parsley. I shall put that aside. And a good load of fresh flat leaf parsley. This really is quite a herby dish, it's very nice. Don't want to waste any parsley. So I should put that aside. Parsley goes at the very last minute. Okay, what I'll do now is I'll cook the pasta and I'll bring you back. Okay, so just to recap, in there we have, in this mixture here we have the zest and juice of 1 lemon, 1 medium red chilli finely chopped, 2 cloves of crushed and chopped garlic, 2 tins of crab meat in brine, all mixed together in the bowl. Don't forget that, that's all the ingredients in the bowl. And here we have basically 1 handful of freshly chopped flat leaf parsley. Now what I'm going to do now is just bring this, people have different ways of cooking pasta, but I'm just going to cook the pasta like I cook the rice. I'm just going to bring it to a boil. I'll put loads of salt water into it. I'm going to bring that to a boil so it's bubbling. And I'll smash the pasta into it, bring it to the boil again, then switch it off and put the lid on and just leave it alone. But that's going to take a while to boil, so when it starts to boil I'll bring you back. Okay, so now you can see our pasta water is boiling vigorously. It's salted and ready to go with the pasta. I'll just put in about, there's no real science to this, I'll just go about 1 inch diameter of of pasta and just bang it in. And what I'll do is I'll let that soften down. Let that soften down, go in. Just make sure it's getting nice, yeah. And once that comes back to the boil again. Where's my spoon gone? Oh, it's there. Push that pasta all the way under the water. And I'll bring that back to a vigorous boil. Oh, whilst that's nice, I'll pour myself a rather nice glass of Kamala Sauvignon Blanc. Because it is a civil thing to do. Okay, it's boiling vigorously again. What I'll do, boiling vigorously again. I've only had one glass of wine. But when it's boiling vigorously again, I will turn off the heat completely. The heat is off completely now, and I'll let that cook for about 5 or 6 minutes till it's slightly al dente. Right, I shall carry on slurping my wine, and I'll bring you back. Okay, now the pasta's been cooking for about 5 minutes now, and it's stopped boiling. But what I'm looking for is it to be slightly al dente, not quite cooked. Well, that's virtually cooked, but it doesn't really matter. But what I'm going to do now is put a big glug of olive oil into a frying pan. Turn the heat on. And I want a ladleful of this salted pasta water, just to loosen the pasta. Then I'll drain the pasta. Pasta is now drained. I shall bring it up to frying speed, then dump the pasta into the frying pan. Start to heat it up, and then I'll add all the ingredients onto the pasta, because you always put the sauce to the pasta, never the pasta to the sauce. So says Gio de Campo. Okay, so when that comes to frying speed, I'll bring you back. Okay, now we're just starting to sizzle and get going now, so I'm going to put the pasta into the pan. Ooh, down. Put that aside. Give it a nice coat. And that gets going. I'm now going to add all the ingredients into the pasta. It smells divine, so lemony, so zesty. So give that a stir. Now, because the pasta's al dente, it'll absorb all that lemon juice and all them flavours. Smelling fantastic already. Right, give that a stir, and then the parsley. No. Near the end. Sorry about that. Near the end. So I'm going to put that on a low heat again, and I'm going to let that simmer for about 2 minutes. About 2 minutes. Okay, it's been simmering for about 2 minutes now. Oh, looks lovely. Now, I'm going to add all the parsley. Loads of parsley. Looks like a lot now, I know, but it is very nice. So we'll stir that in. Now the parsley has just changed this entirely. Turn off the heat. And she's ready. And what I'll do now is I'll give you a taste test. So plate some up. If I can find my tongs. Oh, here we are. So, you know, it's okay. So I shall get some of this. Bit of a mess. Get some of that liquor. The sauce is the best part of this dish. The crab brine. Okay. There it is. A crab meat linguine. Super quick. Only took about 20 minutes to make. I'll give you a taste test. Well, hey, welcome back. Now we have a taste test. First of all, need to top your wine up. So, clear the palate, sorry, chin chin, good health. Ah. Smells lovely. It's lemony and zesty, very light. So, that is very nice. So, excuse me, it needs to swallow. That is a crab meat pasta with fresh parsley, chilli, garlic and lemon. Only takes about 20 minutes to cook. Super easy, super healthy, very filling as well. It goes very nice with a nice glass of white wine. So, Tony Reno, 2 words of fun. Try that pasta if you get locked down, and maybe next year I'll cook you something. Okay. Oh yeah, another one. Well, if you like it, give me a like, or maybe just leave me a comment. Fear and Loathing Middle Age, Duncan Greenfield, signing off.